What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? NoisiBoi here, and I'm back with the finale of my Dark Souls Remastered walkthrough. And we're going to go and fight Lord Gwyn himself. But before we get started, guys, just like usual, remember to like my shit, subscribe to my shit, and if you're new, feel free to subscribe because I love to hear feedback and your comments in the comments section below. It has been a ride, guys, it really has, and we are back at Firelink Shrine. Finished the DLC in the last episode. Just wanted to quickly go over my stats real quick. We are at level 95, Vitality at 35, Attunement 19, Endurance 25, Strength at 16, Dexterity ended up at 18, Resistance just at the base level of 8, Intelligence up to 45, and the base Faith at 8. We're pretty much rocking all some pretty good shit. Obviously got all the weapons we needed. Got the armor that we wanted as well, and got the weaponry, everything we needed in this playthrough I've got, and we're gonna go rock this shit, take this big asshole down. Also, what I wanted to mention too was, if you wanted to be real cancer, you could go all dark magic. Dark magic is very, very powerful, especially with these two combined, Dark Beat and Pursuers. You can pretty much solo any boss with these two abilities, and Dark Orb, all this other stuff. You know, check out YouTube for all different kinds of builds of dark magic, but again, I want to do it how we started, as a sorcerer, using Soul Sorcerer I should say. Also too, because this is a finale, I have to say it, I think I didn't mention in the last episode, but check out my guys Sly Guy and Hitman. I will leave a link in their channel in the description below, just so you guys can check out their streams. Man, such good stuff. And if you do end up going and checking them out, tell them I said hi. Alright, let's go. Take one last glance at Firelink Shrine for this walkthrough. And remember, guys, there'll be a quick review at the end. I won't say much because this is a remaster, but this guy is already waiting for us already. So let's go.
I am pleased to see you well. Is it something urgent?
Take us down, man.
Very well. Then stay still.
And we've all seen this before. Alright guys, Firelink Altar. Now pretty much what you want to do is put all the souls into the kiln. Offer all the souls. Remember, if you do this you can't come back, so remember to, once you go in there and fight them, that'll be it. Bring me that Lord Gwyn. Actually, I should probably take this off, shouldn't I? Still got guys to take down. Don't want to go in there half cocked, that's for sure. Alright, now we're making our way down. As you can see, you see silhouettes of knights still stuck in purgatory in the realm between, but still serve their lord, Lord Gwyn. And here we are at the Kiln of the First Flame. And if you guys have played Dark Souls 3, this is where it ends too. We still have a few things to look at, still a few things to go, and this is probably a good spot to farm a lot of these Knights of Gwyn. As you can see, we've got one coming already. Chunks already. Good stuff. And there should be a couple more, I think. I'm pretty sure. I swear there was at least 2 more kicking around. all the different variants of the knights too, so I think there was 2 more, I think. Save our soul space for the big man himself. I can see one in the distance. Pretty sure there's one more. Oh, there's one there. I always thought there was one more around here or something. Or maybe not. Just trying to remember, I think. Oh shit. I swear there was one more. Oh, how the fuck did I miss that? Oh, fuck off, man. Not here, not now. Damn, I gotta get that, thing under control, because that is gonna hurt me in the boss fight if I don't watch out. That's for sure. And that's pretty much the whole Black Knight set right there, if you guys were looking for it. It's a pretty good set, pretty cool to use, and it looks sick, so alright. Now this is totally up to you if you want to bring him. It seems like a good idea at the time. I will fight Gwyn one-on-one first, but I did want to bring him, to be totally honest. But we'll carry on. I'm pretty sure there's still a couple more knights to take on anyway, so it just looks, this level is just, it looks so cool. Like even as a remastered version, it looks fucking awesome. Oh shit. How did that miss? Like honestly, you know, just to be an asshole, we gotta keep coming down here. I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna do. When it comes to fighting, this motherfucker's draining all my shit. Did some pretty crappy stuff, to be totally honest. But this is the fog door for the final fight. Alright. I should probably change up everything, shouldn't we? Now will probably be the time. And just remember guys, you can't go back from here once you do this, that's it. So I don't think I'm going to use my sword in this, I don't think. But just in case, we'll put it on, just in case. What do we need? Got that. Change this out as well. I think we're all good to go. So like I said before, if I die I'll bring in Sorcerer, because I just love Sorcerer so much. Wish me luck guys, let's go. Just such a great fight. Dodged me. Didn't dodge that though. Didn't dodge that. Oh fuck, this gun is dodging. It's on point and I've got no I've got no stuff left. Oh damn it. Alright guys, here we are once again. I took off a fair bit of his health in that last fight. I got a bit greedy, a bit cocky, thinking that I was just too powerful for him, but you know, I probably could fight him again alone, but just to shake things up a little bit, we'll bring a Knight Slayer. Why not? Look how cool he looks. And this time we'll just let him do all the heavy lifting, and we can just snipe from a distance. We'll end this fight, end this game like we started it. Easy mode. So let's go. Oh damn, I missed him. Oh fuck, I missed him too. That guy. And I have nothing left, oh my god. And the power of the Moonlight Greatsword pulls through. Once again. And that is Soul of Gwyn, Lord of Cinder. Thank you, Sorcerer. You're a champ. And a Sunlight Medal. Now this is the decision, guys. The decision you have to make yourself. Rekindle the flame, or let in the darkness. It is totally up to you. Totally up to you. For walkthrough reasons, I'm gonna light the flame obviously, but you have to do it by meeting the different primordial serpents. Let's go ahead and do that and end the walkthrough right there. And we are done. Dark Souls Remastered completed with a trophy and everything. Now that remaster was just great to play. I'm going to do myself just a quick little review. This is a very old game, I think it's 7 years old, but a remaster was just refreshing. It was great. The frame rates were awesome, especially down in Blighttown. The music has been great as usual. The design, flawless, and I loved the story of the first one. Loved it so much. Again, before we talk about this review, I wanted to just thank everyone for coming and actually supporting this series. As soon as I heard that there was a remaster coming, I felt like a little girl all over again, man. Just, oh, I loved it. But yeah, guys, like I said in part 1 of this walkthrough, playing this game changed the way I play games altogether. The way I observe games, the way I grind through games, the way I play games. The process I think about of playing a game like this changes the way I've played every single game from here on. So this has been like a pivotal game in my gaming experience and time in gaming. Just loved it. And to anyone out there who has played this before, let me know what you guys think. Did you like the walkthrough? Did you like the remaster? Do you even like the game itself? But I have to say, when it comes to design, graphics, easy 9 out of 10. Because it's remastered, it has to be. The thing that I like the most about this game is they didn't change much. Even when it came to glitches, exploits, strategies and tips and tricks, they kept it all there. They just remastered it. Made things easy to do. Life-like changes. Stuff like how you can use multiple souls, when originally in the original version you could only use souls one at a time when you had multiple ones. Little things like that. Just really loved it. Gameplay, of course, good for its time. but like I was just saying before, they didn't change anything. Obviously compared to Dark Souls 2 and 3, the combat doesn't compare, but it's good to where it is. Once you've got used to Dark Souls 1, you get used to all of them. Mechanics, enemy placement, obviously spot on. This is not an easy game, unless you play it like I just did. What else can I say? Music, scores, 11 out of 10. You can't say anything about it. Geez, storyline, story arcs. I know I didn't go through everyone's NPC and all the NPCs, sorry, and all of their story arcs, but there's stuff to be learnt. Lore, even though I don't know all of it, the stuff that I know, man, I could do a whole series on that by itself. And that's pretty much it, guys. I love games, like, even if they're not very good, if they have a good story and decent gameplay, I love playing stuff like that. Love it. You have to go back and just check out all the lore, the story arcs, man. The wiki, check it out if you get time. You're welcome. Anything else I need to add? Armour, weapons, all pretty much the same from Dark Souls 1 to 3. All the DLCs, they add on to it. It's just great, mixing and matching like I did in my one. Awesome stuff. Anyway, guys, I will leave the review there, and if I have to give this remaster out of 10, I'd have to give it a 9 out of 10. Love this game, love the way it's played. Anyway, guys, again, thank you very much for joining this walkthrough. I loved every minute of it, and I hope you did too. And if you did, remember to like my shit, subscribe to my shit, and if you're new, feel free to subscribe. I'd love to hear your feedback and your comments in the comment section below. I'm your host, NoisiBoi. Thanks for coming on by, and for the very last time, guys, stay noisy.